You ever take a dump so defining it changed the course of your life forever? In Yakuza Like a Dragon, that's how the game starts. Kasuga's boss hears you open the dump gates and is so appalled he fires you on the spot and leaves you a cash severance package right then and there. You leave, overflowing with rage. Nothing could piss Kasuga off more, but then he finds the nothing that can piss him off more. Twins with matching ugly Hawaiian shirts. So he beats them in the streets. Kasuga sees a nice lady near two sleepy fellas. He asks her out, but she runs off screaming. The man in slick black tells Kasuga that he was so close to scoring and to keep perfecting his technique, then leaves him behind. Kasuga has found his sensei and is excited for his next chance to acquire a female. He starts the new year drinking super beers on a bench, living the dream. The following morning, he is awoken by a police officer who charges him with loitering and not having his wallet. So naturally, he's arrested and sent to prison for 15 years. In prison, Kasuga rapped chopsticks like a damn pro. But he didn't want to help others with his secret talent. So, instead, he snitched like a toddler at the first chance he got. Naturally, as a matter of fact, snitches don't get bitches. To Kasuga's discovery, in fact, they get beaten to an inch of their lives and sometimes require stitches. When the guards heard about his snitching, they added 3 years to his sentence for a total of 18 years. He occupied his time by wrapping everyone's chopsticks as a punishment for getting more time behind bars. After 18 years, he was finally free. But he grew an embarrassing brony tail. He was recommended to immediately apologize to the city for his existence with such an embarrassing hairstyle.
An extra 3 years I made you wait just because I did something stupid. I'm sorry I failed you.
Shut up, loser! What? Who said that? Who? The officer then informs him that, in fact, no one loves him and the city doesn't accept his apology. Kasuga immediately runs to a barber and asks for a punch perm.
What did you do to my hair?
I tried. It's just when you asked for a punch perm, I had to look it up. The truth is, I've never done one before.
Dummy! Instead, he got the elusive afro. Then an ex-cop sees him and mocks him while laughing hysterically. Kasuga exacts revenge by befriending him, right there and then. They both team up and go to a grave marker. We discover it was Kasuga's pride that died 18 years prior. Nothing fixes his depression like beating some sewer rats, though. It was the ex-cop Adachi's idea, one of his favorite forms of brutality. Afterwards, Kasuga worked up an appetite, so he went to get King Ducky for brunch. But then he was recognized by someone. This fella accuses him of being a loiterer and a snitch. That makes Kasuga pissy, so he throws him. Then things get heated.
I'm glad you showed up. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Then he throws him. Then he powers up some more.
You're in it now. The captain's got that freakish aura around him, and he's in a fighting stance. Gotta be careful.
Then he throws him.
Once you go through that door, there's no turning back.
Kasuga then sees it's the man in slick black. Kasuga asks why he never visited him in prison. He says because that prison was full of men, and that's just not his scene. Kasuga explains that his love for the slick man in black won't falter, not ever. Then the black in man slick says, "Oh hell no, miss me with that," and shoots our protagonist. Kasuga wakes up in the trash, bottom of society, literally in the gutter, with a stitched bullet hole on his chest. He then realizes that without snitching, he got stitches. Nice. Turns out the homeless man Nappa sewed him up. What a sweetie pie. Hey, I took advantage of you.
I should have expected that.
So Nappa asks him about joining up forces so he can leave this dump. Kasuga is like, I don't know, man. What do you bring to the table? Bro, I spit fire. Bet. So the brutalizer cop, firebender homie, and the main character leave together as brothers. They find a bat in the cement like Excalibur and stone. So of course, only the protagonist could yoink it out. To celebrate, they test it out on some heads of a passing group. Turns out the bat is powerful at beating the weak, but it's time to get a real job. So they apply at a job center and are tasked with taking care of this wacky fetish cult. Our group was in. To celebrate a new job, they beat a homeless man in the streets, but not before our ex-cop Adachi discovers his weakness for male genitalia. This plays a crucial part later on. The group arrives at the fetish cult and they get beyond pissed.
Come on, let's go! You're done now!
They deliver righteous fury and justice to these baby men. After beating the crap out of their diapers, they decided that they needed more women in their lives. So they recruited Seiko in a very formal interview. She earns the job easily with no other applicants against her. She proves her potential by dressing up and hitting a thug with a popsicle. Then Seiko drugs Kasuga up a bit and kisses him in a vulnerable state. She was in cahoots with the bartender. Low-key, Kasuga enjoyed that and hoped to be vulnerable with her more often. Ex-cop Adachi gets so mad about his love for pen-pens that he discovers new forms of brutality to decimate his enemies while fulfilling his fantasies. Seiko respects Adachi's new skills and raises him with an ultra slut move. Her series of events triggers the endgame and turns the tides of the story completely. She then assaults multiple people as well as the crew to form a stronger team and to manipulate them into fighting all of her ex-lovers. They try to resist, but her true form is a dominatrix, so they decided to follow their new Dami mommy to the end. The group brawls the ex-lovers for Seiko. Then they see the guy from the other Yakuza games. Nope. Luckily, he was not an ex-lover. Turns out her ex-lovers were half the city. So, with a weakened population in Japan, Kasuga decides to run for governor. After winning, he apologizes about the brony tale and is forgiven by everyone. The game ends with Kasuga leaning on a bridge, thanking the Black of Slick Man for teaching him how to love again. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed, I would love for you guys to share, leave a like, spread the good word of the channel to all those who do not know of this savagery, and just have a good day. Hope things are going well with you, and I hope this provided a little entertainment, a little distraction from your lives if you needed it. Stay positive, keep moving forward. I love you all. Till next time.